Okay, there we go. Now we're good, right? Excellent. Smexcellent. What is up, everyone? This is Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna chill. We're gonna see if I can get the sale. Hold on, baby. Let me see if I can make a little money. I actually haven't been playing as much as I should be. I've been busy. I've been busy prepping for stuff and well, that's like other stuff. But I hope otherwise everyone's doing well. Everyone's having a good time. Y'all had a good weekend. How was your weekend? Did you do anything cool, interesting, or whatnot? Um, yeah, a lot of what I was doing was like mostly cleaning up because my parents they're gonna be coming by in a month. It's still a while, but I'm trying to make sure the place is clean so that way they have like something cool to like so it ain't so bad. That's kind of the idea, but there's still like a lot of stuff to do, and I got rid of the treadmill, which is sad because I broke it. Um, apparently, um, apparently trying to run it for like 4 hours a day, every day doesn't work. Uh, I'm I'm sad, you know, I'm sad. So, um, let's see. Let me say hi to people real quick. My chat is like going haywire. Not you guys, but like my chat display is going haywire. Like some stuff's working and some stuff is not, which is quite disappointing. What is up to Darth? You're the first person to say hi. And what's up to Arcadius, to Peter, to Top Tech Towing, and Boomer, and Neeb, and Arumas, and Dennis, and Andy, and Festies, and Puddle Jumper, to I think Boomer again. Yeah, I think so. And Shadowfiend, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Also, big thanks to the likes of Shadowfiend again, and to Festies, and to Arcadius. Yay! So let me know how you guys' weekend was, because mine was, well, no, I wouldn't say unexciting. I got a lot of stuff done. I did yard work. Ooh, I got to play with a weed whacker for the first time in like 20 years. And so it was kind of like a relearning experience. But the plan is I want to try and return it because I only really need to use it once. I really should have, I should have listened to my wife and just like bugged someone and borrowed one for the day or whatever. But I'm going to see if I can just return the darn thing and maybe it'll be okay. So let me read chat. Bro, I was waiting for you. Coffee is almost done. Just kidding. Yeah, don't run out of coffee. That's not this early, man. I don't care what time it is over at your place. Just never run out of coffee until you feel satisfied. House is going to be the new Lonersome of Garrisons. Completely stupid. Oh, that's a great way to say hi. Saw the Until Dawn movie. It was better than I was expecting. Good horror flick. Until Dawn. That was the one with is that tell me who stars in it, because I think I know what you're talking about. I'm never gonna see it because D hates watching horror stuff, and so by consequence, me too. Yeah. Means I'm a fat ass or broke. I know. I was sad when it first happened. I was like, what? Oh no. I like lost a few pounds too, thanks to that. But if anything, I'm gonna just stay standing up, and I'll just deal with it. So, whatever. Rainbows banners for Children's Week. Can we groom any? Okay, let's get rid of this guy. What? Who are some of these people, man? I gotta go. See, like I don't have mods. I don't have serious mods. So it's like when people are like causing trouble, I gotta take care of it now. And I'm like, how droll is that? We don't need weirdos in here going on about something anti-woke grooming. I'm starting out with a debate on housing. Well, better luck next time. So cleaning and prepping my room for summer. I want to do some cool design things as I am going to be trapping it for 3. Oh, if you want to say housing sucks, like we can talk about it, but yeah, don't get all weird. Your weekend was honey-do-less around the house and maxing out the renown for Hall of Fall. How far have you guys gotten? Because I haven't done a lot of work. I got my appearances. I'm like, yeah, I got my appearances. And then and then I was like, I'm good. I'm good now. Is it heroic raid loot for the quest this week? What's up? Hope you're doing well too. For the quest, which thing is it that we're doing? I kind of forgot. So that is a PvP thing. This is that's a dungeon thing. What quest are you talking about, Top Tech? Is tea acceptable? Yes, absolutely. As long as it's black as night, right? Who actually get to be here when you're live. Hi, Mary. I hope you're doing well. I hope that your vault is okay. My vault was kind of lame. Oh, you're talking about this one. This one is it should be veteran stuff. Yeah, so no champion hero stuff that you're getting from that quest. It should just be like, check your raid renown. They might have fixed it. Let's see, what's my renown at then? My raid renown is at 9. Okay, so they did go back and nerf it. Okay, cool. Now there were some tokens that I don't know if I got or purchased or whatever, but all right, I'll go with that. I guess that wasn't hard to do. They just found anyone that had more renown. They just like, but then as for like the rewards that people already had, do they still have it? Because I think there's some pets that I happen to just pick up. I'm like, all right, cool, got him. But maybe that's not a big deal. Even having the mount, I don't think it's like a huge deal. It's just cosmetic stuff. Looks like it's not a heroic reward. Dang, thanks for checking though. My weekend was spent at the beach. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay, so I wanted to... there's too much to do. Like, I'm trying to not let myself get overwhelmed just by the thought of, oh, you know, there's all these things that we can do now. So I'm like, what do I do? So I haven't even done Children's Week yet. And I thought I could do it here because, okay, there's banners there, but I don't know actually where to start Children's Week. At least not over here. Like, I've only done Children's Week maybe like once or twice ever. Oh, so okay, so there were just banners all over. Oh, that's what that dude was scared of. Oh my god, rainbows, something grooming. Wow. Yeah, sorry, dude. If you're gonna kick off a debate with that, it's not a debate. You're just trying to get onto your soapbox and just say weird stuff, and yeah, I'm good. Okay, so yeah, so we're maybe you. Hello, are you a children? What about the children? Okay. All right, found the quest. Sweet. So it's not. Is it there? Oh, it is gonna be here-ish. No, that's something else entirely. So I'm going. There we go. Y'all better have like a cool place to hang out in or something. Talk to Matron, Battle Wall in Orgrimmar or Olin Dornigal. So where's the Matrone? I'm in Dornigal. So anyone know where it is? What's up, Oni? Yeah, where do I go for the lady? BG's, children's, trying to track. Oh, no, no, that's the portal. Yeah, I don't want to take the portal. I want to find the person here. Do I think there's going to be an announcement for 1117? It can't, it could be any time. It really could be any time. It could be today because they feel like it, or maybe it was planned. I feel like most everything that they do, they tend to put it on a really tight schedule. So if whatever it is, it's the plan. I'm sure, there's going to be people who are like, yeah, they're going to talk about 1117 because 1115 is a fucking pita and blah, blah, blah. You're going to get that. Stone Shaper's Atrium. Okay, that helps. That does help. So that's like somewhere. So you, a Matrone in training. Cool. I better sport the equivalent title. Where's Patron? There we go, Patron. Yeah. All right. So let's do stuff. Speak to hello. Take the whistle to call. Take this whistle to call them to you. Are they like dogs? No way. Oh, I got a little creature. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's go on a gauntlet. Hey, am I able to do this in am I able to do this quest on multiple characters? Like, can I do like a bunch of them and then get like everything I can possibly get? Or am I stuck to like, oh, I can only do it once a year and like that's it? New training post being may come out today? It might, yes. It might. So I can slam it. Okay. Gotta wonder. So will there be housing stuff that comes from Children's Day? Maybe they'll do like the rainbow banner just to piss off that crowd. So, all right, Tweet Ren, hey, what's up? Okay, I thought they wanted me to. Oh, so dude wants me to show him a bunch of stuff. No, we're just seeing Bella. Oh, they wanted me to. I should not have listened to this quest. I'm like, wait, you want me to come all the way here just so I can go all the way across and then fly up to the thing? I prefer going down the tunnel. I like that feel of like, whee! It's like a roller coaster kind of thing. It doesn't get repetitive to me. Finally got heroic boots to complete most of my heroic and mythic tint for paladins. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of on my way for that too. I'm just trying to take care of like whatever mythic appearances that I have left. You know, and I graduated from ruined, so I can I should be able to not max out gear, but I should be able to score 2 extra upgrades when I maxed out my rune for the week. So it'll be nice. And then the final surge. You know, I gotta say that's a bad name. Turbo boost is what they're calling it. They could have called it something that sounds at least a little bit more Warcrafty. Something spikes, you know. I don't know. Turbo boost is not the name that I would have chosen. Okay, so call our buddy. All right, you see. Oh, wait, to see Belladar. Yeah, Belladar's right there, dude. So do I talk to you and say, hey, look? Or I guess we go down here. Sorry, dude. Nope, I don't think that's it either. No, I think the trigger is I gotta walk towards it. So it's like, hey, here we are. And then it's like, okay, let's go. Then we walk towards the thing. And then... Nope. Turbo Boost is perfectly in line with the current season theme. Hey, buddy. Well, no Children's Week for me, then. Gosh, you know, I'm gonna keep trying this until the Nightfall thing happens. I'll do like 1. That's pretty much what I'm gonna relegate myself to now. I'll do 1 a week, and I'll crawl. Oh, do you see it? Yeah, I see it. Where'd you go? Where'd my dude go? Whatever, I got credit. Yeah, let's go. Okay, tell Skibbles how big you think Belladar is. Okay, but where are you? There you are. Guess how many candles tall you think the crystal is? Thousands. 3 million. 1,000,000 billion. Ah! Wait, he said it's not enough. He says it's over 100. You know where I should take you? School. Yeah. You need to go to school. Take dude to the training grounds. Of all places, like he's in, you know, this kid's interested in this spot. Okay, these look like training ground. What's up? So I'm just gonna wander around here until it fires off, I guess. Something, I hear battle. Yeah. Wait, is it? Oh, no, it should be down here. My bad. You did do Children's Week in Classic, almost got a full bar of experience. Nice. Nice. I think the requirement to do Children's Week is, I think, 10. Am I in game? Yeah, I'm in game. Right, it's live. Okay, so he's like, whoa. What's I hear, buddy? Take the sword. You got your first 12 done. Nice. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm hoping. I think I should have time this week to do keys finally. But I'm also like, see, it's just like last season where I was like, oh, I'll just wait until 11.1.7 when I can use the Cersei circlet and then I'll smash. And now I'm like, huh, maybe I'll wait a few more weeks for the turbo boost shit to kick in, and then we'll just like I'll have like stupid item level. Plus that damn, what is it called? The trinket that I want from Galleyworks, the tanking one. I can finally get that, and I can finally replace a trinket from season 1. It'll be amazing. Okay, so I think I gotta talk to you or something. Take them to the training grounds. Yeah, one of the training grounds, dude. Or did my dude despawn? I think my dude might have despawned. Like, yo, come here. See? Look. So now... I like the Arathi book carousels. Those wheels are just too cool to look at. Yeah. 200 white sword just won't drop, and farming like hell got 4 white shields and 3 one-handed flail maces that goes with the white set. Nice. I mean, it's kind of like, so Dragos, like, just to double check, was it just random in any of those boxes, or did it have to be the purple box that you got the white weapons from? Okay, so that one's mine. Okay, I'll just mark them just to make sure. Oh, he got a sword. Oh, fuck him up. Oh, he got tired. I hate the fact that there's only only a Nerubian animatic to promote War Within, when we could have also gotten the... Yeah, that's true. Like, I forgot about it. I totally forgot about how there was only like the one animation so far. You got 1 shield from the blue box, and the rest were purple. Thank you. That's useful. That is useful information. Yeah, so I want to try and get them, but I'm not going to try that hard. No. I'm not that. Okay, yeah, I am. But I'm not going to sweat too much over it. I know where to get it. And I only have so many characters that can try and get them too, you know? Like, it would be Paladin, Warrior, Shaman. That's pretty much it. Those are the only ones I can really try and get the shield with. And now we want to find a smaller cannon. There we go. And the perfect candle. Ooh. Now he's gonna tell his buddies back home, and then they're going to assault the Arathi. That's what's gonna happen. All right. Yay. Oh, we do like a, so it's like a relay race now. So now this dude tagged, and now I got little fucking Steve Urkel here to help out. All right. Yeah, but first you're gonna come with my ass to battle. Sorry. Boy, you're gonna grow up fast. This is a harsh world. Very unforgiving. It's a savage land. Is Comstomp up? Yeah. So that might end up being what I'm gonna do all day. Because I'm not as I should do the thing that is going to expire, or the thing that is the limited time event first. Prioritize that, and for you it's an honor farm. For me it's a mark of honor farm. I'm not sure when I can raid again. It's all good, bud. Team feels your absence. Tears all around. Oh, seriously, do you, man? You're good. Good morning. I was just about to watch the housing video you put up today. Yeah, a lot of it's commentary, and a lot of it is just like, it's. I'm trying to not overwhelm myself with like this whole, oh my god, we can pretty much start doing housing stuff now. So I'm trying to limit myself, and I need to make for myself a kind of game plan that won't feel that won't feel overwhelming, because there's like so much WoW that I have done, and there's so much WoW that I haven't done. So it's like, do I need this? Do I have this need, or this? Am I compelled to like catch up? Yes and no, and I'm trying to struggle with that. Is maintenance done? Yep, realms are up. They've been up for about, I think they were up before stream, so you're good. Recommend the honor flask if you want the honor points, but for the marks, you just complete as many. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing Comstomp until I drop. That's it. That might be the whole week, dudes. So at least the B-roll is gonna be all Comstomp stuff. At least after I do like one of these, since I'm here. But I also want to do Children's Week, because I want to do it once, so I can get the ensemble that gets me the shield and stuff. I guess I need to do it on. I guess I need to do it twice, once for each faction, unless it just unlocks for both, which would be great. Actually, does anyone know that? Do I need to do it twice for both versions of that faction ensemble? The toy sword and shield. I didn't do the raid, and Blizzard said they reverted their club reputation, and I got boosted to renown 9. Nice. I mean, you don't get much from there. I think there is a mount you can get access to. So you'll need to go, you do need to go, I think you need to go inside the raid, and then you can make some purchases inside. So that's all. It ain't so bad. But that's cool. Hey, hookup. See, that's the kind of bug and bug fix that, everyone wins. I that happened with excuse me, that happened with that free spark, or half spark, I think, that we got during season 1, because some folks, they managed to figure out some exploit, and I think this was during the Race to World First. Wait, I think that was this season. Yeah, it was this season. And so Blizzard was like, let's just give everyone a thing. And ta-da, everyone got a thing. So that was cool. My druid is current housing content gathering max all the expansions. Oh, you're getting gathering for everything. That's a good idea. I mean, okay, it's a good idea for the career gatherer. For the career gatherer, hey, just make sure that you got like everything, so that way you can, farm up everything at a decent amount. I mean, it's nothing compared to like everyone else, to the region-wide auction house being able to giving you access to everything. But still, like, for someone who is at least trying to be self-sufficient, that's a good start. That's a very, very good start. I think I'm going to end up just relying on the guild for a lot of stuff. And I know that there's going to be like more than a handful of people in the guild who want to learn everything. So I'm like, yay, I benefit. Have they fixed the event yet? I mean, it's not, I don't know, actually. I know it hasn't been in a great state, but it is farmable. to say that it's fixed or not, I don't know. We're about to find out though. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of, I'm just gonna go here and stay here, dude. Pretty much what I've been doing. I just go here, look for mobs, tag stuff, and then hope that there are like, that the spawn rate is like good. That's it. That's it. I mean, if I can get some credits, you know, we'll see if objectives fire off, and we'll look at the timers and stuff like that. I'm only gonna do this once today. After this, I want to do comp stomp because that's more important to me. But who knows? Now keep in mind too, it's a little bit similar to other. Oh, those aren't even things. It's a little similar to other public events where you need to be actually assigned something. And so it's the question of, okay, Blizz or video game, are you going to give me a task to do or what? And so far I'm not seeing anything, so I'm just gonna keep going until something happens. But at least you could still make contributions in the meantime. It's just that I'm never gonna leave. I'm just gonna chill here. So like here's a task, you know, void, destroy the remnants or whatever. I'm like, oh, whatever. I ain't gonna sweat it. Wait until Thursday to really play because the trading post resets. Yeah, like for folks who might have, who might struggle a bit with, you know, who just don't have a whole lot of time and they want to maximize the time that they need to get to get their traveler's log done. That's not a bad way to do it. Slay a big dude. Nah, I'm good. They can slay the big dude. I'm gonna get more mobs. Oh, not those guys, not those guys. Not completely fixed, but way better. Cool. Nice. I mean, so far it looks functional. I'm just not doing what they tell me. What's you know, something I didn't mention in the Monday video is the way this works. The way this event works out, it already future-proofs itself for later on when people, you know, when people are going to move on, right? They're going to move on, they're going to do their own thing and whatever. And so you might show up here alone eventually. It'll actually be easier to max out the service awards because there's no one here to compete with you for mobs, so you can just keep doing mobs until you max out this thing. And then, because that's the main thing that you want. The, you know, getting the completion bar up and all that stuff, all that does is make the event go faster, which is important, you know, I get that, but not nearly as important, you know. So I kind of like that aspect. It just gets lost in like the other bugs and, you know, and issues that people are having, and I get that. So earlier today, a lonely guy was looking for company in Super Bloom. What you're saying is absolutely true. Yeah, so Super Bloom, like, I think that's still kind of hard to do because, you know, you're still trying your best to max out that bag. However, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you get anything like too crazy though, right? Like even if you get like the good box, is there something that special you can only get from an epic box? Because that's sort of how it is with this one. Like you get a much higher chance, or I think it's pretty much a guaranteed chance of getting a piece of the Arathi based gear, or you know, the Arathi colored gear when you do this. So I have like some stuff, but the main thing I'm missing is the shield. So this event is literally shit until I until I get the shield. I need it. Blizzard adds some trading demos that show off your transmog sets like in the Paladin Order. I would love that. I totally want to you know, eventually they're going to take the risk and then sit down with someone and they're gonna just get badgered with, can we have this, can we have this, can we have this. That's gonna be, I predict that's gonna be the player housing interview. Can we have this? Come on. You know, can we have this? And then like a why not? Can we eventually have like 50 houses? Can we you know, customize our locations like even more, yeah, and so on and so forth. And you're damn right, I want those questions to be asked. Shoot. Yeah, I do want dummies that I can pose too. That's the other thing. Not only do I want to have the dummy so I can like show off transmog appearances that I feel like making, I also want to make a oh shit, I should fly to that other point. Shit. Hurry. Come on, no. Yeah, I want to be able to pose them the way that I want to as well. Wow, there is 14k gold on the board? What does that mean? $14,000 gold. Yay, I got my purple box. What's in my purple box? I got... Nope. Sadness. I should just leave. No, I'm not gonna leave. I'm probably just gonna buy the remaining... I think there's like cloaks that I can get with the champion stuff still, so I'll do that. Oh, with World Quest. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, that's quite generous. Yeah, so what are people doing for like those? They're doing... There's like a 1k. Okay, I don't see quite as many. So what are you seeing 14? Are you talking about like if I zoom everything out and look at like all the quests? Yeah, because I'm only seeing so much in Kazalgar. Well, still cool though. If we can get mannequins to add armors and weapons too, they should edit slider to perfect position of where in emote you want it posed in. That I doubt. That sounds like... I mean, I hope they do. That would be awesome. You know, just like how in Narcissus I can control the exact pose, but I have a feeling, just the feeling, I have a feeling it's going to be like preset poses, which will be disappointing, I bet, but that's going to be my guess. The reason why I would want to like be able to control the exact orientation of the pose is mostly so I can avoid clipping. That'll be one of the big reasons there. I want a pose that like doesn't like do any weird clipping motions or whatever. But if I can like pose like if they're in like the middle of a jump or something like that, that'd be sick. That'd be hella sick. All right. Just wait for... Well, actually, no, I'll just queue up now. We're going to do the real content. Oh, yeah. Okay, you better at least finish before my queue pops. I know it takes a little while. Is C acceptable? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's coffee with soul, but enjoy your favorite beverage. Whether it's coffee or tea or water or alcohol or whatever it is that, you know, whatever it is that gets you by. All right. Should call this copium with soul. All right, so that is a trinket. Of course, a trinket. All right, so what cloak do I not have yet? So we're looking at not that one, yes that one, maybe that one, and that one. Okay, so I'll get this one. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to open open the satchel, then get the thing. All right, there we go. There we go. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Puddle Jumper. Yay. All right, so what are you doing for your birthday? You're what, like 23, 24 now, something like that? Last I remember. You should go clubbing, dude. Oh my god. I mean, you're over 21 now, so you can definitely hit up like those 21 and up clubs. Is there like a... I don't even know if there's a club scene anymore. Like, how does that work anymore? I wish my hubby's making dinner. Dude, dinner before the club. You don't want to go there hungry, right? Yeah, that would be lame. You gotta go to the club after, kind of after a meal, so that way you can just start pounding shots. Dude, just have like a round of LCs, man. Yeah, LCs. Yeah, do that. What about a super club? No, supper club. Nah, let's go with super club. I like that. Yeah, supper club. You have house music playing while you're having stew. Yo, that's fun. We're quote old, so we don't go to clubs. This weekend we're going out for dinner. I feel like I really feel like I owe my wife a night out. She's been working real. I don't know if she's listening in chat. She's at the office today, but she's been working really hard, helping me out with fixing up the house and everything. I want to take her out for like a dinner, maybe this weekend. Hopefully this weekend. Mookie Duke, or is it like Mookie Dookie? I guess that can work too. Mookie Dookie, what's up? I'm just gonna go right up to the stable and see how bad of an idea this is. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. See, they're going for the stables. Yeah. Their item level is probably way more higher than mine, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, and I got my dude with me too. Damn, brave. You're a brave child. Damn, these guys are getting chunked, and it's definitely not me. All right. He's going back to the children and tell the other children he has seen things he can't. The horror. The horror. I left the nest a child. I returned in a body bag. No, hold them. Don't let them get away. Cool, got him. Oh, wait. Okay, no other runners. Good. Started living the event, and now I see my mistake. I could have geared up 3 characters with 2 items now. It's still pretty chill. And we win. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I guess I can buy like some of the honor stuff too. That'll be fun. Another week, another disappointment when I open up the currencies tab to see if Undercoin is warbound transferable. Oh, it sucks. So what quest did I pick up? Something. Oh, was that an actual Children's Week thing? I didn't know there was a BG thing for. Oh, I mean, I guess he showed up in the battleground for a reason, right? Yeah, rallying all rapscallions. Oh no, that's the okay. That's something else. That is entirely something else. Okay. And then that's the turn in for 5 marks of honor. Delicious. Oh, can I do this? Is this a warbound thing? Can I switch to another character and get another 5? Anyone know that? That's going to be very important, actually. Because I'll be like, bro, I am totally going to do this on every alt. Because, like, how many did I get for the win? I get 1. I get 1 for the win. Oh, that's depressing. Oh no. Just started saying I got to renown 6 with Flame Radiance and still no 2-handed sword. Oh no, that's rough. What was the quest? If it's initial and there was honor, possibly. No, I'm talking about this weekly. There's something different, you know, so I can get the 5 marks. I can switch. Oh baby. Okay, fuck this guy. Sorry, main. You're done. You're done. See ya. Okay, so I definitely want to at least do that because that's going to get me like 50 something. Yeah, 50 something or other marks, plus the one that I get for the win, because of course I got to win. And then I'll grind. So I have a goal. I do have a goal of getting, I think, 80 marks, because that's what's going to get me the arsenal that I need. That arsenal is from Shadowlands, if I recall. So we're doing it. Choo. Yeah. Nice. This will be a good day. This will be a good day. So this is a unique little shirt that I got from the Blizzard Gear Store. It was $15. It was on like a super clearance kind of thing, and so they were selling a whole bunch of stuff for like really cheap. So I'm like, you know, I'll go ahead and pick this up. And I picked up a jacket too that was also $15, and I kind of regret it. I'm like, did I really just waste $15? This seems passable though, as a work shirt, you know, as in something that I'll here. Let me queue up. Make sure I queue up real quick. Something comp stomp go. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. The funny thing is that the way that this shirt is made, there's like kind of a stitching here. So you don't want to just have nothing under here. You want to have like a little bit of a, you know, something underneath, because otherwise it might irritate your skin, or it just might be obnoxious, you know. How'd you get the Galagio as a character screen? So the way you do that, there are certain warband camps you can unlock, and I believe the way to unlock that one was, I don't know if it's going to, I think it's this one. So you need to complete this particular achievement, Going Goblin Mode. So do that, and you know, do this, and then you'll get the screen. Nice and easy. And we're doing a roulette. Am I queued up? I am queued up. Sweet. So, nice. It's not too crazy. It's not, oh god. I'm not getting a seizure out of this. It's just bad, you know? That's all. When are they removing the cap on crests? 2 weeks. They'll remove it in 2 weeks. A lot of shit's gonna happen, y'all. A lot of stuff's gonna happen. So they're removing crests. They're making Valor Stones Warbound tradable. There's going to be additional upgrade levels to gear and not to mobs, so we're going to get like just super strong. There's going to be increased rewards from delves and more Warbound gear from keys. It's going to be pretty cool, I think, at least. Yeah, we can use that as a dish rag if we're talking work shirts. Yeah, I mean, $15 for like materials for that. It's not the worst. Nightfall Hollowfall plate armor would go well with the BC Judgment armor. Oh, you talk. Oh, the purple one. I haven't tried mixing and matching that one. And what spec am I? I'm Ret. Uh-oh. Oh well. Hold your horses, more rewards from delves. Yes. I don't know the specifics yet, but it sounds like you'll be able to get more gilded from delves, which is pretty wild. It makes me wonder what they're going to do about horrific visions, because the reward scheme from there, by comparison, sucks. So it's like, why are you, don't do visions for gilded, that's for sure. Do it for the glory. Do it for the glory. Do it for like maybe some better item, maybe some different itemization if there are pieces that you're interested in there, and then otherwise just do it for fun. I'm going to do it for mostly for fun, because I'll be pretty geared out by then, and it's good. And with the increased item level that we'll be able to get, doing like even the really hard versions of visions, that shouldn't be much of a problem, I don't think. Yeah, so it'll be cool. It's nice that, I know that the last week's news of the patch and all the debate over the chips, like that stuff sucks. I hear it when people are bitching about that. But the fact that they're going to supercharge the the typical milestone when they lift the crest cap, they're like, let's just go nuts. I think that's cool. I think that's kind of cool. You don't even get the cool cloak like before. I thought you do get it, or I thought you get like a transmog version of it. So, but I mean, because you don't need the cloak. Like you just you gain resistance and all that stuff in other ways. So you don't need a cloak for it. But I'm doing it for the recolor of, oh gosh, where is it? Oh hell no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't expect to get into a fight. Ah! Yeah, I'm like panicking. I'm not even hitting my damn hammer button. There it is, hammer button. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No. I'm still alive somehow. Why? Oh, no, now I'm dead. Okay. That's funny. If they do drop a legendary, it has to be a shield. Oh, yeah. I would love that. No, 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 no. Oh, no. I'm humiliated. Shit. I should have made a call out. Sorry. A shield on a polearm, because when's the last time we got a problem? I got pants for my vaults. Do I want to see them drop? Oh, hollow. Okay, sorry for the... Oh, they don't even have the stables yet. Okay, never mind. I'm redeemed. They made it so you can buy... They should have made it so you can buy Mythtrack and the Question because for the cartel chips if they actually want it to be a bad luck protection system. Yep. Just yeah, just yep. So like the difficulty with raiding though. Sorry to be the butt there. The difficulty with raiding is that you get one chance. You get one shot a week. With keys, you have, I mean, you're subjected to suffer. Because it's like, you want that trinket? Okay, cool. Or you at least want the hero version of that trinket. I don't remember what the bracket is. It's like, you just got to keep running X, you know, X dungeon forever and ever and ever until you finally get it. But you can. With raids, you just get the one shot. That's it, one shot. But no, yeah, but you're still right. I do feel like there should be something there for keys too, because between you know, maybe not, you'll be able to do that certain dungeon, and then the massive loot table that you get that you have from the Great Vault. Hey, you know what would be kind of cool? This isn't what you want. But would be kind of cool, not just for this whole cartel chip thing, but in general. How would Mythic Plus folk feel if they were able to, you know how you have your loot specs and all that? What if there was a dungeon loot spec? And you can make it so you tell the Great Vaults, I want to set my dungeon loot spec to this dungeon. That would, I think it would help a little bit. I know it's not what you're asking for, but I'm trying to look for like a go-between as well. And again, not just a cartel chip thing. I'm talking about like a permanent, hey, what if the Great Vault worked like this instead? It'd be unfair unless raiders can do the same, but with bosses. Well, the difference though, Fel, is that, you know, I don't know the math, but how many items are in the dungeon loot table versus the raid loot table? That's, you know, that's what I'm trying to like address there. Because if you have, so like for example, if we were to go with your suggestion, I know you're just replying, but like, for example, I go to Liberation of Undermine. If I want to just do like if I just want to focus on like boss loot and I want to just get something for my spec, there aren't a whole lot of things that I'd be able to get from here. So like, for example, if I chose Cauldron of Carnage, I can get everything, or I can get exactly what I want from that. Galuix, not so much. This one, I can only really miss one. I can only miss one. I will always win. I'll always win. This one's probably the worst, I guess. That one I always, yeah, so, you know, there's more thought that goes into that one, but I'm mostly thinking of like the massive Mythic Plus loot table by comparison. But of course, I guess we would go with the same thing here too. Like if we were to go and pick a dungeon and we restrict this to like whatever, like what kind of things show up here. More, there's additional stuff, that's for sure. But at least it's more. Right? Yeah, so I think that's a step in a better direction. But I don't know. All right. So I need to turn in these quests too. Yeah, you doofus. Okay, so let me turn this stuff in, just so I can make sure I get all the stuff. I'll get back on my main, and I'll have to mail it all out too, right? With raid, you get more chances of myth track items. With mythic raids as well, you're also subject to the things that entail going into a mythic raid. It's hard to measure that though, Dragos. Like, it's hard to measure needing to get into a team, and then not being on the bench, and then actually going, and then actually killing the stuff, and then maybe it'll drop, and then there's maybe whatever loot system that your team or guild decides on. The market for mythic pugs is basically saying is almost the same as like buying runs, you know. Oh wait, I don't need to do this. I'm just going for the PvP quest. Whee. In the end, though, I'm not even a proponent of the chips, period. I don't think they should be a thing. So that's a take that's you know, not very popular. But I don't think it should be a thing. We get hooked up so good these days. It's like the only thing that we have left to really bitch about are trinkets. My opinion, though. So, come on. All right, I'll need to set up this shit mark. All right, next. I wish the Great Vault had a pick 3 system letting us pick either one item from each row or an entire row of items. Oh god, that would be... that... I mean, gearing's already so fast. Yeah, gearing's already so fast, and it would definitely make people feel forced to, oh, I gotta do everything now. Right? In order to get... not just to get the most chances, but to just get the most loot. And I think that is... I think that's kind of grueling, kind of punishing. Next... Oh, I need to... Not that. Something... Add-ons. Just want to make sure TSM is on for everybody. Wherever it is. Transmog, roulette, where's TSM? Okay. And next dude. Alright. The vault's good this week. Mine was not. I just ended up getting a House of Cards trinket. No tanking trinket. Sad song. Here's my issue with the mentality of raiding versus Mythic Plus and raids being restricted. Those raiders can do Mythic Plus too, and get the same loot chance. You know, the only people that are limited by this are casuals that can't do either. I disagree, because not everyone can do everything. Maybe, you know, what if someone only has time for raids? What if someone only has time for dungeons? I think that viewpoint ought to be considered too. Or, you know, not everyone that can do raids can do dungeons. Same thing for raids. And that's mostly, you know, that might mostly be a time thing or just a preference. You know, no one should be told you must do, which is how Mythic Plus folk feel. But I think that's more like a trinket balance thing. So, but that's also why, in the end, if they wanted to keep doing this whole cartel chip thingamajigger, they should just they should just rethink trinkets, period, and be like, hey, let's just make it so that it only caps off like this high, so that way Mythic Plus folk don't feel compelled to do like the highest level raids. They could just do like this minimum, where they can do like heroic or whatever, and like that's it. It's a little bit softer. Same thing for raiders. Same thing for raiders, because it just happens to be here where raid trinkets are stronger than Mythic Plus trinkets. We would the conversation would flip in the entirely opposite direction if a Mythic Plus trinket happened to be like the best thing. But that's just a balance thing, and so I think that's why that should be looked at first, I think. The sucky thing is that it's hard to, when it comes to trinkets, if they have balanced things too aggressively, then that's gonna like really shit on people's efforts mid-season. It's like, oh man, I worked really hard to get this trinket and blah blah blah, and then now it sucks. Grr. It's kind of like how during Shadowlands they didn't really do a lot to tune or retune covenants, because at the time your choice was very impactful. You know, in the case of trinkets, it's not, you know, this is how it's always been. You know, this trinket that you've been trying to work for or try to get through either grinding or using your DKP to finally get that thing for it to just suck afterwards. Oh, that's a big bummer. And so Blizzard, that's why we've noticed over the years, Blizzard tries to not do that unless it's like really, really bad. You know, almost exploit level kinds of more, you know, more powerful than anything else. All right, Peter. Problem with WoW is when it tries to be everything for everyone. It's a sure way to displease every segment of players, at least at some point in time. And you know, maybe not specific. It might not even be specific to this situation, because I think there's like, you know, kind of some clear, actionable things they can do. But you're right though. Everyone's gonna be always mad about something. You know, you have folks that are like super excited over housing, and then you have other folks that, you know, take their efforts to go into videos that are strictly about housing just so they can be like, oh, this is the dumbest thing. How dare Blizz bring this dead content to the game? Rubble, whatever. So, yeah, well. Perhaps the special myth raid pieces should have a chance to drop in Mythic 10 vaults. Tier can, the special items only. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they should. I can see the response from raiders being like, okay, well, what's the point of raiding? I'm just gonna fucking do keys. Fuck this. Right? So, I don't know. I don't know. I remember before when we were talking about the catalyst and how folks are like, I need to have my tier set bonus now. I was being hyperbolic, but it was only a half joke. I was like, dude, maybe they should just make it so at the start of the season everyone just has like a special season bonus, which is actually their tier bonus, and they just get it. Because and then everyone can just shut up already. No need for the catalyst, at least not for a tier. Just leave it for transmog. You don't need that stuff. Everyone just has it already. Everyone gets their toy. And then when the new season starts, it's a new buff. That's it. You know, and that would be very boring, but also that's what people want. Ultimately, they want their toy yesterday, and now that that's kind of been resolved, with thanks to the catalyst and the scheduling and all that stuff, now it's Trinket's turn. Now people are gonna carry on about trinkets until Blizzard does something drastic. So. Hinra, hey, what's up? You can make it so a full clear thread on any difficulty unlocks it, so it feels like progression, but it's available. It's available week 1. Oh, like a token? We raid but heroic and do keys to augment gear. At least part of the team does. I did 8 plus 10 keys, but by the way, Heroic Gallerywick soinked us on our first night. Yep. Or just get rid of tier sets. Oh, they tried that. That did not last very long. How long did we not have tier sets? Almost 2 expansions. Right? I think we had no tier set bonuses for almost 2 expansions. So we didn't have anything for Battle for Azeroth. And then by the end of Shadowlands, tier set bonuses came back. Is that right? Something like that? And people just wanted more exciting stuff, you know, and tier sets were the thing that helped to do that. I kind of get that. That's why player housing is going to be great, because it's like, well, I'm cool. I shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. Oh, by the way, I make the dumbest merch. I don't know if I'm going to officially release this, but I just wanted to make it for myself. I made this shirt right here. What? That's a just AI model, whatever. So on the shirt it says right here, stats squish, power wanes, housing lasts forever, and it's got a cool little shape to it. Look familiar? Oh, it's so cute. I'm the worst. I'm like a pro at making bad merch. But I bought one. Nintendo's gonna sue me. Oh, do they? It's because they do a shape like that? That's hella funny. Okay, so what's that? Oh, that's right. 4 BGs. Oh, so okay, so if I do 4, crap, if I do 4 on each character, then okay, then I'm good. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do hella stomp. Get this quest done. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Yeah. Attempt at a joke. It's funny until they do it. Where the blows kind of rays will chase you all weekend with pitchforks. No, that's if I wanted to like make this like really bright and emblazoned across my chest or something like that. That'd be hella funny. 2 legendary trinkets that you can customize. No unlocking things that just slot in your cantrip stuff and stats, and it grows with your average item level. Trinkets are fixed and removes trinkets from drop table to help. So just like this slottable trinket thing. So how do you get the stuff though? People are foolish. There's a little sense of achievement anymore, and if you're a veteran that can now only play casually, forget it, because getting into raids and mythic is a high burden, especially if your friends don't play anymore. I mean, I know for me, like I've never played at that mythic level, so that's something that I've just kind of settled with myself. And then the guild, I do my best to, just get like-minded people, and then they become friends. So that's how I've been able to get by over the years. Yeah, I'd say mythic raids, mythic pugs. Like I said, like most of those are just ones where they're selling runs, and I think like those mythic pugs, those are pretty hard to get into. You have to look for those kinds of communities who do it on a consistent basis. But otherwise, keys up to a certain level, like very, very accessible. Happy Vault Day. Thank you. Yay. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. And the thing kind of notified me of it. Appreciate it. I'm leveling tanks because I'm over DPS. Haven't plugged raids yet, but not bothered with Raid Finder because mechanics seem trivial. I don't know. I've turned WoW into a solo game and I can't seem to go back. It's if it's your safe space, there's no shame in that. Yeah. I mean, that's why they made delves. So if they made stuff like delves and you're enjoying them, you're having a good time, cool. So like and to say that solo players will be interested in player housing, that's deceptive. That's not true. There's no, I don't think there's any calculus to that. It's just maybe they are, maybe they aren't, because it's kind of it's a whole separate thing. Doing solo content is very different from, hey, do I want to do decorations and collections and placing stuff? Like, is that my idea of fun? But that's the kind of additional end game that the game is going to create for people, and we'll see how it works out. All right, Abe, see you around, dude. Haven't raided since Cataclysm. Raid's fun. Or raiding's fun. You know, I try to make it fun. We struggle sometimes. Where a lot of times we have like bad ideas, and by we I mean mostly me. No, but I take a great fulfillment in the raiding that we do. It sucks that we're still kind of stuck on Muggsy, but we're getting there. We're really getting there. We're getting consistently to like that last phase, and we just need to figure out how to get that last part of the dance just right. It's going to be a point of pride to get this thing cleared before the surge thing. Yeah, if we can't get it done before the surge thing, then we're doo-doo. I'm just kidding. But ideally, I'd like to get it done before that. If Blizzard didn't nerf the item level loot from the last two bosses, and the fact that they actually said, oh, we don't want players to have max item level trinkets for next season, but they're okay with people want to buy boosts, then it wouldn't be so bad with cartel chips. I mean, people are going to do it, but I just don't think it's going to be as bad as what people are trying to make it out to be, or they're projecting, because they themselves are going to do it. I just don't see like a huge, you know, that like there's been a louder and louder voice pointing out like, dudes, y'all are tripping, you know, and these are coming from like people who do high keys, they do mythic raids and all that stuff. It's like, dude, the difference between not having the trinket and having the trinket that you want is massive, because you either have it or you don't, right? The difference between having the heroic trinket and the mythic trinket, depending on your class and spec, of course, is not worth the outrage that we're hearing. Outside of like the principle of things. And that's always whatever that is. Name the guild pro wipers? What the fuck, my raid reputation is 9. Never raid, by the way. It's all good. Grats. You're a raider now. Alright. Chat is good. Oh yeah, Marks of Honor thing. I gotta make sure I pick up or have this thing shared for me for like everyone. I don't know if my main picked it up, so I might have to do an extra comp stomp. Not a big deal though. Turbo Post name though, wink wink, Blizzard not saying you should buy WoW tokens, but you don't get myth track items if you don't. Is just too in your face to ignore them? Ah, okay. I mean, that's how it's been though. Like, I don't get myth track trinkets. Where's you know, but I'm not sensing the thirst, right? Shit, I just want a fucking raid finder trinket. Right now, I'm still using that season 1 thing, because I'm just not happy with what I've got. Okay, I don't think I want to sell those stuff. I think I'll get out there. Yeah, I'll go here, actually. I'll go to the lumber mill. Only 2 of us. Oh, this is not going to be good. Okay, good. People are coming with me. I would have felt mighty lonely. No, wait, no one's here. Lies. They're coming. They're fucking coming. They're gonna leave. I'm gonna get CC'd. No. Albert there, what's up? Seems like you're enjoying some comps. Do you know which other PvP weeklies are available this week? Yeah, it's the BG bonus. So if you do 4 BGs and win, which you should here, then you get more stuff. So where is it? Here we go. So this one. So I'm gonna go for like the 5 marks of honor. Yeah, so that's going to mean each character for this week is going to get me, let's see, 5, 10, 14 honor each. Or I'm sorry, 14 marks of honor each. So I'll definitely be able to get the ensembles that I want to get, which means more shields. Yeah, we're good. These people that are saying raiding is hard and time consuming, I don't think they've actually had a raiding guild. They sound like they tried pugging it for 2 weeks and gave up. I don't know, but raiding does take a time commitment, and some people just don't have it in them to commit to a schedule. Straight up. You know, so they either don't raid or they pug whenever they can. And that's kind of how it is for keys. Not everyone has the time to dedicate themselves to a static team. So I'm at least empathetic to that. You know, we at least can't ignore that. Everyone's on this infinite spectrum of, hey, this is, you know, this is my playtime. These are my preferences. This is my skill level, and all that. You know, I deal with it the same way. I only raid with the guild 1 day a week, maybe. Otherwise I have anxiety, and I don't want to play with other viewers, other content creators, none like that. I just play with the guild. That's it. But that's how I go. How am I today? I'm good. I'm on my path. I have a path for today to get shields. But I also want to make for myself a game plan on how collecting more transmog, well, I guess, yeah, and decors for housing. So I might make for myself a plan to do, I might finally go and do cataclysm questing. Maybe I'll make a new character, maybe not. I have not decided yet. But that's kind of the thought in mind. In the meantime, though, like, this is only going to last for a week, so I might as well do this first. This will be my priority. Next, then after this, Children's Week. So I'm going to focus on those things first, and then I'll move on. We can get to core for housing now. Not exactly, but we did learn a lot. We did learn a lot about how things can be unlocked, including legacy achievements. And so I'm taking some guesses here that there are going to be that there might be some suggested paths to take in order to get certain kinds of appearances. I don't know what they are, mind you. So we're kind of going in blind. So when I was talking about it in a video that I put out earlier today, I tried to make it clear, like, don't worry about this too much. You know, we're not exactly going to you know, this isn't like the healthiest thing to do, but it's something that it's a thought to at least entertain for now. Those would have been upfront about the change from the start, not postponing the news, the drama would... No, I agree. I'm definitely with you there, Dragos. Like, as soon as they changed their mind on that, or as soon as they rethought that, they should have made that clear too. You know, they covered their ass when they first said, well, you know, this is subject to change and blah, 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 blah. It would have done them a favor to have said it earlier. Because now we'll never know. We'll never know when it was they changed their mind. They can say it, but then people aren't going to believe them. Oh. Next. I missed several weeks of raiding due to work. Is there a catch-up baked into the rep for the raid? Basically, yes, Citizen. So when you complete the full raid, you get 2 renown, basically. So there is a kind of catch-up that's already been in place. So as long as you're doing the full raid, then you're fine. Next, the Priesty. All right, Buzz, take care of yourself, man. I used to run a raiding guild in the Burning Crusade. 10 man to 25 man. There's a difference, not a huge difference, but okay, yeah, it could be a huge difference. Yeah, 10 to 25 digital. All right, so I'm going to Harf again. Yeah, so I want to do one character at a time to do like this initial quest, and then, you know, so I can get like a nice chunk, and then I'm going to go back and do the 4 BGs. I want to do that just in case I lose track of time or I just kind of fall off on this and I just stop doing it, because then I'll feel bad. All right. Do I get stuff? Do I get Marks of Honor here too? Skirmishes? No, and no. It's only from that weekly. Okay. Wait, where do I pick up the... Oh, no, it's over here. That's right. BG bonus thing is this one. Call to battle. Cool. Yay. Then when Legion Remix come out, they include an achievement unlock merchant that lets players buy classless cosmetic versions of raid armor. The Entour's rogue set is too cool to just be restricted to rogues. I was talking about this last week, the Abyss, where I just want one color, one raid color, or, you know, one tier set color that can be worn by, you know, different classes. But you want classless. I get that too. Okay, I didn't queue up as a healer, bro. I totally queued up as a... Oh, no, wait, that's not even our thing. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I queued up as this. Boom. Stomp. But it queues me up for a healer anyway. And fuck you. I didn't consent to this. Wait, is it because I'm a Healy spec right now? Oh, because I'm a Healy spec. Okay, that might be why. I did 10-man. Yeah, I did 10-man too. You know, and the philosophy hasn't changed, but thankfully, the flex rating just saved me. That was like to me, that was like the biggest buh of raiding back in the day. I either had too few people or I had too many, and I had to be like, okay, well, I guess I got to make a choice, and I hate making that choice, so I don't. I don't. Everyone comes. Everyone gets to come until they can't. You know, until they can't hang. Soul's the kind of guy I would 100% raid with. You sure? You sure? When I struggle with threat by choice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But no, it's still fun. Part of the fun is being able to overcome despite how some of us handicap ourselves. All right. Still healer. You know, fine. Fine. See what you... Is that like a thing? Did I miss something? I feel like you know, this feels right. You know, uncheck that. And then, or maybe it's just a preference thing, but it's like they'll still make you do it. When you approach 50, it's different making new friends for sure. I wish I was still 50. Let's see. Saul says during a raid, Blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. That's not how it's pronounced. Okay. It's supposed to be pronounced, right? That's the bloodlust sound. But then these days, it just sounds like nama, 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 because I'm really lazy. So, yeah. Okay, so all the questies are shared, I'm pretty sure. 4 BGs and something different. Alright. And I'm healing. Fuck me, I'm healing. So, I'll figure this out. I can't do it right now. Really? I can't. Wait, I can't change my spec? So, what do you want me to do, dude? I tried. I tried, man. Shadow it is. I'm just gonna stay back here. I hope I'm gonna stay back here for a little bit, right? And then I'm gonna go. And then I'm just gonna help out here, because yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Let's see. Raymond, you finally quit raiding? I made a warlock and I was always the guy that got the boot on mechanics unless they needed DPS, so I quit doing it. Oh, that's rough. Is it so how do you feel about that, Raymond? Do you think it was it? I guess this is your time for like a retrospective. Like, was it you? Were you really struggling to do mechanics, or was your raid team or whoever, were they just a bunch of hard asses? Because it could be one, it could be the other, it could be a little bit of both. Like sometimes I'll give people a hard time about like getting shit wrong. Yeah, I hope you guys help out with this, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, Shadowlock. Ah. Yeah, I find it very lame that I can't even switch my spec. That's lame. Anyway. I'm down over 50? No, I'm just fucking around. It's a bad joke that I just don't tell people. I don't say how old I am. So. Sucks to suck. Yeah, yeah. You know, when I switch to alts, I just decline. Huge decline. Oh, that dude's alone in the mine. I'd help, but I am dead weight. Silence fear. I don't even know if I have silence just on my bars. I think I have Psychic Scream somewhere on here. There it is. That's my Psychic Scream. Next time. Next time. Okay, they got it. Sweet. Please don't come. I hope they contained everyone. The Battleground reps, those aren't Warbound yet, are they? I don't think they are. Let me see. Because my should be awful. Yeah. I got 50. Ooh, got my first 50 rep with these guys. Yay. Wow, so this is this character's first time in a BG. Wow. Amazeballs. Do I PvP often once in a while? No, I stopped after a while. I did it when let's see, when did I pretty much stopped around Cataclysm. So like late Cataclysm, I was like, all right, I'm done. And I was PvPing at the time too. No, I'm sorry, I was holy. I was holy at the time when I was PvPing. So I'm like, oh, this is a cool thing. And then it just kind of fell off. So Remember when raid bosses took notice of our achievements in the game, such as Medivh's father and Karazhan noticing us carrying anti-ash, wished that Gallywix would do the same if one of the players was a goblin, calling us out on our paths of... or if a player managed to get the Gmod mount and he comes that he's upgraded to a new ride that we'll never take from him. That'd be kind of fun. That would have been cool. Yeah. It was a click thing. I often survived to the end of the encounter, but there were people who always bitched about how I survived or my placement in an encounter. I mean, like my team, we sometimes give people a hard time about stuff. Yeah, we would try to keep the hazing like lighthearted as much as we can, at least. But you know, like you show up and folks, they have like a certain expectation to be like, hey, we want you to help come through because we're all here together, we're all trying to work this out. And even when there are instances where we're doing progression and someone dies like pretty early, I try to remind them, hey, you were at least here for like that much of the kill. You still help get it. You being here is what got this kill. So that's what I try to do. Was just gonna say you might have some of those juicy consumables, the health one. Yeah, stuff like that. I'm definitely out of my element these days with PvP stuff. I'm just a big pointless sponge. Do I want to? Oh, you know what? I might as well do this real quick since I'm here. Yeah, I'll do this thing, get myself another cloak, and I'll complete the weekly again. Yeah. Yay! What am I on? Hunter. How's the gear on this guy? Bad. All compliments have been reset. Cooldowns are... It's a weekly cooldown, dude. Ooh. Alright, cool. Chat is working. Chat seems to be working okay. So today, I think... I haven't fully decided yet, but chances are good I'm going to make this like a normal stream. So I'm going to be on for at least another 2 hours or so. Or that thing who got Shadowrun has the weapon skin mod. No, it'd be cool. It would be neat. It's like in 20 years of WoW, it's something that we would hope for or want to expect. And it feels like, or at least I want to say that, oh, it should be easy, or it shouldn't be that hard for them to add like, you know, new emotes or new dialogue based on our achievements and what have you. Yeah, it would be cool if they dedicated a couple of buddies, you know, a couple of staff to add stuff like that in where it seems appropriate. It's just a nice little bit of flavor. Great Vault encounter any issues this week? Yes, because I didn't get anything I wanted. So clearly it's broken. The worst. I actually picked up a House of Cards trinket for like fun. There wasn't even any transmog, and I'm like, I don't really care to pick up those tokens, so no big deal. I have a sharp wit as well. We often wiped on a boss because of a comment I made that left people laughing to the point of tears in their eyes. Oh, you terrorists. Terrorist. And if people do, if a wipe happens because of a comment, well, that's one thing. But if you're wiping on Prague, I'm going to be like, yo, I'm trying to do call outs here, man. Sorry. I just want to get us through this. Feel like some rewards are going to be tied to PvP and honors levels. Good time to farm comp stomp. Oh yeah. Well, I'm mostly here so I can get some legacy ensembles. I'm trying to get the Shadowlands. Yeah, Shadowlands stuff. For some reason, I guess. Well, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. How come I need Shadowlands but not Dragonflight stuff? So maybe I'm missing something. Or maybe I missed tracking something. Yeah, let me look at that. Well, you know, I'll look at that later. I'll just focus on getting marks. And that's it. Okay, so... okay, I did pick up the quest. Good. Open the baggie. Talk to the dude. Okay, so I'm missing... I think I got that. I think it's... Yeah, that one I have in my inventory. I just haven't gotten rid of that. So it's just... this one. And it's an upgrade. Bam! Okay, cool. So... off to... BG's. And where's my Hearthstone? There's my Hearthstone. All right. It really does suck to suck if I ever become bad enough to not understand and fail continuously. I think that's the quote. Wow, I realize that I'm no longer good enough to enjoy a hobby. I think that day will, you know, I don't think that day will ever come. You know, raiding has become, you know, pretty sophisticated over the years. But I also feel like it's kind of sort of plateaued a bit, at least at the heroic level. I think at the heroic level, you know, it's fine. I'd say like once people are really starting to push and they start and they see, you know, when people want to set them for themselves a goal and it's beyond their capabilities, but they want to, you know, push the limit, there's definitely that feeling of disappointment if you're unable to do it, and then it's like, oh, what's the point, you know? I'm of the belief, and it's just a belief, I'm of the belief that if that time came, Oinky, it's not because you couldn't, it's because you just didn't want to try anymore. So I'm definitely not going to lower down to dressing up to dressing up room. No, it's not your gameplay. So I mean that's a binary, right? You know, you're never going to do it anyway, so I don't, you know, so there's nothing to there's nothing to trash talk on it anyway, even if housing gave you the moon or whatever. You should have a house that's just full of like piggies and stuff. Nothing really in the house, just like an outdoor area where there's just like a stable and then you spawn a whole bunch of piggies. I don't know if that'll actually work, but that'd be kind of cute. It would be very in character for you. So for the Monks of Honor things, I remember some appearances that were sold in Area 52 and others in different places. Are they still dispersed? Are there a central place in which I can find the event for all of them? No, they're still dispersed. Helmet areas. So based on whatever expansion you're doing, you just find the PvP vendor in those areas. So for example, TVC, you go to Area 52, or I forget where all of them are. But like for example, I need the one from Shadowlands. So there's like those PvP, you know, where you see all the PvP vendors, you got to go there for each one. There is no one vendor that has like 50 pages, or, you know, a room where all the vendors show up. Okay, I'm a hunter. Do I have multi-shot? I've got multi-shot. Let's go. One thing about like housing stuff, because of course I gotta go there. One thing that I am curious about is what they're going to do about like these about appearances that come primarily from quests, because those, you know, those you can only earn once, and so the thought is, okay, do I need to complete it multiple times? You know, do I need to do the quest multiple times per character, or, and this is what I'm kind of hoping for, once we complete it the first time, you know, and it's acknowledged across our warband, I would like to see them. I would like to see a vendor who does sell whatever things that we earn from quests the first time. So like like when we do the quest, we get the first one for free. Know what I mean? And then if we want more, then now we go to like some special vendor that sells all of these quest-based unlocks. And so we can buy however many that we're able to buy. You know, whatever that limit is. And I'm sure some of them might be unique. You might only be able to get one. I don't know. But I think that works. I think it'd work out best if it was something like that. And why am I by myself? No one wanted to. I guess they're shutting them down, but I'm like, I don't want to be alone. I'm not good at PvP on my hunter. I wish the pigs would remain corgi retriever side. I would totally keep one. I thought there were like small piggies. I think quest furniture would unlock a schematic to make more of that furniture. Yeah, it can be either to make it or to just buy more. I think I remember from one of the screenshots, there's like a Stormwind rug you can buy for about 160 gold from a vendor once you meet the rep requirements. So what if they did something like that? So it's like, hey, you completed, you know, like there's some vendor, I don't know where they are. Maybe they're at the neighborhood, maybe they're somewhere in your main capital or whatever, but they just have like all the different things you can get from a quest, and now you can just buy more of them. But you need to unlock it first by completing the quest. Flare around, sit. Okay, ice trap. Freezing trap, I think is what you need. Because I think freezing trap, frost trap is the one that it makes the thing. Although I think that's tar trap too. And then flare. Here's flare. Ooh. Bro. We're getting there, dude. Oh, I even have it all convenient, like right there. Freezing trap. And I must have done PvP once or twice. This might have been many, many moons ago. It's also past 10, so is there news? Mythic Dungeon International returns May 2nd. Whoop-de-doo. That's great. Go team, go. We're winning. We're winning. Sweet. I guess that one needs to get 4 characters to do Wrath and BC Revenues, 1 for Elder and Scryer, 1 for Oracles, and 1 for Frenzy Hearts. Maybe. You know, I remember in the article they were saying that where it's appropriate, you know, they'll allow certain mechanics to be in play as well, such as the Mechagon Pascal thing that can craft stuff. So the protoform synthesis thing, that might be in play too. But for some reps, like, will that be part of it? Will, you know, Aldor, Scryer, Oracles, and Friends, like, that might be one thing. What about Bloodset? Is that going to be a thing? Don't know. But those are one of the things that I'll worry about that later. I think there are other things that we can do now first. And that's where I'm kind of limiting my recommendations. Like the most likely things that aren't like a huge pain in the ass to do, you know, consider doing those first if you have the spare time. If you have the spare time. Next, Warlock. Let's go. Can y'all hit the like button, please? Yeah, that'd be awesome. That always helps. Whether you're liking the videos or the streams, all that stuff helps. I'm pretty sure they're pet piggies or whatever. Yeah, let me look at that. I know I have some pets. Can I just say pig? No, I want cute pig. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like these little creatures with the huge nose. So I don't have any of these, huh? I don't know where to get these. So quest, recruiter friend, buy it from Drustvar. Okay, those are the only cute ones, I think. The rest are like, nah. Not really feeling it. All right. This way. Mini pigs eventually still outgrow retrieves. Eventually, they typically double the weight. They outgrow retrievers? Damn. I mean, they are pigs. You know? So there are no like super small pigs like a pecan size. Like, hey, if it's in the palm of my hand, like a toy pig. A toy pig. Thalia, hey, thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Okay, so that one. Cool. Queued up. I did Lore Master back when it was hard. So did I, but then now I got to do it again because I'd never done Cataclysm stuff. So that's gonna make it hard. But I did it back in the day. That was yeah. Oh, Creator, hey, what's up? Trash in the vault. Oh no. Yeah, my vault wasn't great either. No tanky stuff. I'll always do Raid Finder off stream, in hopes of getting a fucking tanking trinket. Tap can be found in Drustvar as a secret in the hillside. Yeah, I have no piggies, but you know, piggies are cool. Puppies, though. Puppies, the best. Yeah, I see dog, I get dog. I don't have them all though, so I need to work on that. All right. What would be some other solid things that we could do? I mean, I talked about exploration. I talked about zones. I talked about the possibility of MetaQuest, but I think I would want to wait on that. You know, wait until they decide to make a, like a Warlords meta, I guess. Last night I put a 2 on a shaman just for a great vault. I outdamaged a frost DK. Oh yeah, that's right. There's that quest to get some extra. Shit, what is it called? Gilded. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, damage a frost DK using acid rain. That's kind of sad. I did have a pig, huh? Silver pig. Okay. So I got one. Somehow. I don't remember getting this from Recruiter Friend, but yeah, I'll take it. Monday nights suck. Oh, absolutely. You get the rest. To put it nicely. You get the rest. Let them get a 500-point lead and then come back for resilient victory. What? No. I don't want to do that. I want to get this done, buddy. Okay, I'm on the Warlock. No, he's getting the click before me. Alright. What's up, for real? I love the flying pig from the Chinese New Year. That one's cute. I like it because it runs around and it drops gold. I think that's dope. I forgot the name of the thing. Can I just say pig? Nope. Maybe lunar? Nope. I just hit. Nope, I'm not holiday. Nope, that's the puppy. Oh well, since I'm here, the puppy's awesome. Ho ho ho! Ciao ciao! Yeah. Definitely a fave. Bro. Salesman, hey, what's up, dude? How you been? What you been up to, man? There's a pig mountain here at the storm. Those are your first purchase. So, are you like you're the? So, what is the? Not obsession, but what is the? What's with the pig shtick? Swine of good fortune. Hogris is the name. Yeah, the dude just bleeds gold, which is awesome. Woohoo! Back when mounts were good. Anyway. Video Molly and game dev stuff keeping me busy. Oh, nice. Very cool. Don't cap until they have a 500-point lead. We're gonna be here fucking forever, dude. Jesus. They're just cute. All good. I like puppies. So. Shit skull. Do you like to say it shit skull? Oh yeah, I guess that is that too. I like the trot. Anyway. I don't think you've ever seen the mounts. They have it, you know, they've brought them back every now and then. They'll bring back the Lunar New Year stuff. What was this one? Snake. This last one was a snake. I was less excited about that one though. Because I'm like, oh, you know, it's cool, but it's not that cool. What's after this one? Or was it dragon? My bad. Let's see. Oh, the HOTS mount did it. Okay. Demo locker from PvP. I mean, right now it's okay. But yeah, these guys are being goofballs and they want to do like they want to do an achievement. So I'm like, that's great. Neo, what's up, dude? Did I see a server blade in the background? Yeah. I forgot what server it is, but yeah. I had money back then. I really wanted them to have shoot, what was it? Anderhall. That was one of my old servers. That would have been awesome. Is it signed? No, I don't think so. No, not signed. That would have been kind of cool. You run into those fools in comps, mostly people laugh at them and proceed to stomp the bots. I mean, people listen though, so I don't know what we're waiting for. They need a 500-point lead. Jesus. So they need to have a 500-point lead, and it's only 400, and we're gonna be here forever. Great. Great. I could be done now. Wait, no. Someone want... Wait, what's the achievement again? It is... okay, I don't know what it is. Oh, resilient victory. I have not completed this achievement. I don't care though. Damn it. I'm gonna have a record loss versus the yeah. Watch. I mean, it's because someone took the blacksmith. They really shouldn't have. But yeah. Yep. Getting there. Getting there. It's all right. Oh, they assaulted the stables. Now we're even more in trouble. Wanting to do this achievement is... yeah. Come on, man. At this rate, I'm going to AFK out. All right, but no news there, no news there. So this week, or this weekend, we're going to watch... what are we going to watch? There are many movies coming out over this movie season. Thunderbolts is coming out this week. So we'll see how that goes. Do we know if the Nightfall event is fixed or still booked? I think it's fixed. I only did like 2, or no, I didn't do 2. I only did 1 this morning, Neo, but it worked fine. I mean, it's been working fine. It's because I play a certain way. Yeah, we're getting there. Someone in chat's like, this is the WoW equivalent of edging. Yeah. Yeah. And then someone's trying to cap. They're totally trolling. That's hella funny. Something there's a lot of good reviews for Thunderbolt. I tend to not look at reviews. I just watch. Yeah, so if we end up taking it, then we're fucked, right? So I think we got successfully trolled, and we're gonna lose against bots. Unless people just like fuck it and just take it. You want to see the movie? Yeah, I'm excited to see it. It'll be cool. It's been a while since I've seen a movie, period. So I forgot what the last movie was that we watched. I don't look at reviews either. It's just there are a lot of people saying it's one of the best Marvel movies. I don't listen to their in-depth details. No, I get it. I'm just pointing it out. Like my social media feeds tend to not talk about my social media tends to not be very lighthearted these days. Well, okay, a lot of times is I guess to be more specific, I don't see anything about, hey, I just watched something and it was whatever. I tend to not see that on either Twitter or Blue Sky or, okay, I don't look at Facebook, but yeah, I don't really see people talk about movies these days. Oh, don't AFK. Shit. Then I would have been pissed. I'm like, fuck. Not only did I just sit here twiddling my thumbs. Look, I didn't even fire a shot. Look at that. So good. Yeah, so in lieu of a treadmill, I'm going to pick up like one of those nicer, or it should be here today. I'm picking up one of those nicer, um, just standing pads. I'm just gonna have that. And I'll try to be. I was just butthurt about the whole treadmill thing. I was kind of looking forward to setting something up and like having some counter on the side. But if I wanted to do that, I would need to get a pretty intense treadmill. And I don't want to do that. I don't want something like that big and bulky in this room. If I get another, um, yeah, if I get another one like this, I'm just gonna leave. No, I can't just leave because the deserter thing applies to like my whole account, right? Did the trouble not work out for me? I burned it out. I was running it for too long, apparently. So I'm like, screw that, I'm gonna return it. So they better give me a refund for it too. I'll be like, dude, don't give me that. Don't give me excuses. Right. I guess I'll just mail some stuff now if I can. If I can. Wait, nothing to send. I thought I could do Mark of Honor here. Wait, is this part of a group? Can't tell. Shit. Like, can I... Wait, I should be able to mail it, right? Yeah. But... Or maybe... So it's somewhere in here already. But it doesn't even say it's in a TSM group. I'll need to figure that out later, I guess. Yeah, well. Oh, Desert is character-based. Oh, okay. Thanks for correcting me. I melted part of my first desk treadmill too. Had it on a foam pad to stop the carpet from going to the bottom and vent, and it melted the... Oh no! That sucks. Yeah, no, this one just shut down. It just overheat and then gave me an error code, and it said that the motor's like busted. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Oh yeah, I know I can just have the Mark of Honor in my warband. I just thought that TSM would let me automail it to other characters. So I'll have to look into that. I might be screwing something up. So no biggie. Gets annoying when I get kicked from time walking groups for various reasons. I have to get out of my hyper focus mode to level another character for 30 minutes. Well, that's just dumb. I mean, come on, it's time walking, dude. Like, time walking's easy. What add-on is that on the right with the tabs and all the info? Was that was either TSM or sorted? Oh no. One of those things. Not TSM. So was it are you referring to this right here? Which, by the way, hasn't been updated. Come on. Nope. But everything else has been updated. That's a lot of stuff, but not sorted. Right. Yeah, this is my bag add-on. So instead of icons, I skip that step and I could just see what everything is at a glance. Keep in mind though, it hasn't been updated in a long time. So there's like some add-on taint stuff going on, and sometimes you'll get errors. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, it's still the best. Okay, why do I keep going here? I go here for the weekly. Boom. Finding that with my unit frames with 11.15. Oh, what are you using these days? Yeah, what do people use now? Bartender and Shadow unit frames, I think that's still a thing. Of course, there's LVY. Yeah, I've been using stock for a while now. Yeah, I think ever since Dragonflight came out, I went off of, oh, what did I use? I forgot the name. Dominoes is what I used to use as my, my add-ons. But yeah, ever since Dragonflight, I was like, all right, thank you for your service. You did good. Time to go for base UI. Haven't gone back since. Anyone doing Children's Week? I did a little bit of it. But then I kind of reminded myself, oh, there's like this going on too. So I definitely want to do comp stomp stuff first. Once I completed my goals, which is to get at least 80 marks, then I'll switch over and do Children's Week before it ends. Because there's like another shield that I can get from there. Your server just went offline. Ooh. Z-Pro's been pretty good for you. Right on. Yeah, I remember that from back in the day too. Never tried it though. Haven't tried that one. Alright, so I'm Bear Druid. I'm not very good with... I don't really know what to do with Bear except not die maybe. That's about it. I hope they fixed Area 52. It's been flaky since the patch. I wonder when is WoW finally going to just say fuck it and just have like one or two like giga servers and then use shards and whatnot to separate everything, because we're really getting close to that. Like, what separates realms these days? I think the big one is non-commodity auction house. I think that's it. Everything else is just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Go for it. Sandbox for the win. Yeah, my chat's like super laggy right now. Like I'm seeing sometimes I'll see stuff, sometimes I don't. Very odd. Don't worry, game. I'm going to do stuff. Promise. All right. Oh, man up. And my primary realm is like a link of 14 realms. It's easy to count since they're all offline and bottom of the list. Oh, sad. Strangely, a Arathi backpack doesn't come in a blue recolor to go with the Season 1 Delve armors. Yeah, they might save it for later. From a 2.7 Blitz Elite Shaman, I wish you good luck on your PvP journey. I wouldn't call it a journey. This is hardly a PvP journey. This is a honor. This is a mark of honor farm journey. You know what I mean? I'm here for comp stomp. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. You know, it's thanks to these being like nice and quick. Yeah. Take that, foul creature. Come out. It's scary in there. Ow. Jackass. Locked in fierce battle. Rah. I mean, I can kill him, right? Please tell me. Oh. Well, it's taken a while, but hey. No. Oh, he healed a little bit. Yeah. Uh-oh. See, I have everything I need, right? Yeah. Yeah. 1v1, baby. Woo. All right. Earn my keep. It's a good way to farm honor for vicious bloodstones. I do not know what vicious bloodstones are. What's that? Mega server could only be a possibility when they really get housing established and established well. Why is that a dependence? Or why is there a dependency on that? I feel like housing, you know, housing neighborhoods and stuff, that seems like an entirely separate thing, right? They're an in-demand PvP reagent. Ah. So I have I have 4 more, I think. Because I think there's one down there, yeah. For mats, got it. No, I don't know what a vicious bloodstone is. Let's look it up. It's a rare thing. Currency 4. Sockets. It looks like. Sockets. The Omega, hey, what's up? And you craft PvP. Oh, okay. I never noticed that when I see people crafting stuff. I've done a good number of PvP crafts, so. Although those were mostly publics, so maybe that's not the same thing. All right. Oh, thank you, the Omega. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Well, speaking of, let's see what the commenters are saying, though, about the player housing stuff. Let's see. I'm going to look for the negative ones. It's World of Warcraft. Nobody needs a house. This is a stupid idea. That's kind of fucked up. Nobody needs a house. Damn. So, nobody needs a house. Actually, I'm not seeing a lot of negative comments. Damn it, I'm looking for negativity to laugh at. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, here's something critical at least. These latest announcements have kind of ruined my enthusiasm. I want multiple ways to get stuff, not locking it behind one exclusive type of activity. I also think only 2 houses is a huge mistake, and I hate the sound of neighborhood-specific activities. Well, I don't get it. I want multiple ways to get stuff. So I guess this commenter means they want multiple ways of getting the same things. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of all I got. Oh, that's kind of dull. It's just positive. Boring. All right. As long as they don't make it required, I'm excited for housing. I mean, that's definitely the vibe I'm getting right now. It's, people, and people will rightfully point out, like, oh my god, this expansion feels so empty because all the efforts went into player housing when it could have went into better class balance, which is, I purposefully worded it like that because, well, one, that's what I hear, but yeah. I rarely PvP myself because I have had coworkers telling me playing PvE is like using the baby weights in the gym. Hey, sometimes you gotta start somewhere. It's a big generalization that everyone needs this or no one wants that. It gets very, very annoying. It's the whole, hey, don't speak for me kind of thing. So, there's nothing required by the housing. They'll probably toss an intro quest into your log, and that'll be it. I wonder, will they force you to do the intro at least? Nah, probably not. I can't see how they can force you to do the intro. It's like, oh, you want a PvP? Nope, can't. Got to do the housing thing first. That's probably not. They still haven't talked about when. When will it be accessible? And I know we've talked about it here in chat. Like a lot of folks are like, dude, just level 10, like right from the start. But I do recall from the article they mentioned something when you purchase housing. So you're gonna buy it with guild. So how much gold? Again, I'm of the mind that they should just give it to us at the, you know, at the start or something like that. I just realized there's probably no outside area for me to decorate, so wait, there's no outside area for me to decorate? I don't think we've seen anything about that, so at least I'm not ready to react to that just yet. Oh, I'm a mage. I'm not gonna fucking go by myself. Yeah, sorry. Not this time. I'm gonna be right back here. Hopefully not fucking up. Ah. Oh, that's a that's a blizzard, not a thing. They did mention from a hardware perspective that you can't be on 2 characters and try to access your warband. I dual box and I have to be careful. There. I'm gonna hate if you have to buy housing and it's treated as a have or have not gold sink. Well, the I guess this is a personal thing, but like to be a have or a have not. Well, I guess I don't quite know what that means. It means a little something different to everybody. I want to have housing so I can have a stage. Cute. Garrison to yeah, that warband thing has always been a thing. And it's mostly because probably easy to dupe shit. It seems to focus mainly on the outside. I have a feeling the outside areas will be neighborhood stuff, but I could be wrong. I'm going to hold off, you know? I have a feeling that we'll be able to do a lot of shit again. But we probably will have a much more limited budget as opposed to the inside. Because in the inside, it's just you, right? On the outside, yeah, I don't think it's exactly going to share spaces with, you know, it's not going to share a budget with everyone else in the same way, but I think the budget might be lower. You know, to suggest that the placement budget is the same as the inside is to also suggest, yes, I can put up walls and arches and all that stuff, and I can basically build another house on the outside, which would be kind of cool. But I don't think it's going to be available at that sort of scale. What I would like to have, though, is like if I can have, you know, maybe it would be a prefab, but if I could have like this, you know, this kind of outdoor-ish building, it's like, okay, and under that, that's where I want to put my blacksmith table or something like that, if I wanted to do it. So that kind of begs the question, if they are going to do profession tables, if we're not sure yet, if they were to do that, could they be available on the inside of the house, the outside of the house? Both would be, you know, choice would be nice. But is there going to be like an either or? I don't know. To be honest, never really thought about player housing as being a big deal, but it would be cool if I had my own portals to go to Alta, major cities, having to go to one place or another, maybe my own bank if it had some utility instead of just vanity. Well, I mean, if it's a bank, doesn't that strongly suggest that yes, it'll have utility because it's a bank. I love the garrison. I really wish it was a thing that was carried forward. I'm kind of glad we left it behind because I don't know, like the garrison just felt too strong. It was not only was it tied very closely to player progression, it was just better progression than like other things. You know, so and then I Oh, did I not even get the quest to do the thing? What? Hey. I thought I could have sworn I picked it up, but I guess not. Okay, lesson learned is to, not that one. Is to just make sure I do it myself. So, where is it? Comp stomp. Alright, I'll just queue up again. Oh well. That's a bummer. Garrison print their gold too. Yeah. I wonder, like, if or when they do a Warlords Classic, are they going to let people farm gold the same way? Or are they going to, like, super nerf it? I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf the shit out of it. Like, maybe not to how it is now, which is, like, almost non-existent, but just something low. Because I think that was a bad call they made. By letting the gold get out of hand the way it did. So they might just try to curb it right away. I joked about it before. I'm like, hey, you know what? If they do let the gold be as lucrative as it was, hey, you probably won't see as many bots out and about because they're all just going to be tucked in their garrisons, farm the shit instead. Oh, your warband was acting funny. Wish there was a toilet that let you access old war tables. That'd be convenient. Do all of them. BFA stuff. Warlord stuff. Legion stuff. Well, the BFA one was kind of weak, but yeah. And then Shadowlands stuff. That too. I think Shadowlands is still a good source of getting pet tokens, if I recall correctly. Not sure. One moment. Ugh. Well, that felt good. Okay. Listen to stream while you walk. That's healthy. Need to stretch them too. Don't know if to go because how are they going to get people to buy the little token? Well, I think they're going to nerf the gold because they just because even back then it was just too much. So I think they're just going to try and curb that. As for buying a token, well, that's the economy for you. I mean, what do people need the WoW token for? What did they really like buy gold for? Carries? I guess. So do you think Legion Remix will add something for Drakthir, like a hub in the Blue Dragon area in Azuna? I don't know. Well, here's the question: are they going to even bother doing the class campaigns? I guess they should, but they can't retcon. I mean, maybe they'll make it an entirely different quest line for the Drakthir, because technically they weren't even there for it. So they'll do bronze quest things. I don't know. They said Drakthir won't be getting order halls. Yeah. No, well, my comment is mostly directed towards like what kind of story do the Drakthir get in the context of the remix. So I would say, well, what if they just had something where, you know, the bronze dudes, they just give the Drakthir like certain things to do. They have like this unique quest line, which would be kind of neat, right? But I don't know if that would fit in the context of the remix either. Like, do they want to make that much new content just for them? I don't know. But I think that would be like one of the ways to do it. It just sucks because that quest line for the Drakthir, it would, or for evokers, I guess, it would need to feel as cool and epic as the other ones, right? Because they are cool. But I don't think I'm not sure if we'll get that. We did go to an alternate Legion and fuck with it during the tier quest line in Dragonflight, so maybe that's the basis for the Legion remix. It could be. We might go to like a totally alternate universe sort of thing too. That could be kind of neat. I buy tokens for the gold. Oh, you buy tokens on Classic too? Spray and pray, baby. Spray and pray. Okay, so the last 5 tokens that were bought by my guild were able to afford ingots for a series of recrafts, green ones and ciphers for staves, and offhand doing regem and enchantment. Just like, okay, another blacksmithing materials and leveling a profession. Cool. So do you do anything to make gold, or do you just mostly consume? Oops, not that one. Sorry, I'm looking at things. Interesting. Interesting. Get on to you, Frogger. These people mostly raid log and have full-on careers. Hey, most of my team raid logs than they have full-on careers. Then again, I don't know who among them happens to buy gold. I don't, it's whatever they want to do. I remember, this is a while ago. This is like Cataclysm. One dude, he would regularly, not regularly, there were a couple times he got banned for, he got temp banned for using a fishing bot. And after 2 times, I'm like, dude, like, you can still roll with us, but I'm just gonna kick you from the guild because it's just bad optics, man. You're like a known botter. Yeah, it was funny. I think he still plays. I don't know if it's the same account. Like, I don't know if it got banned. If I got perm banned at some point. Oh, you like playing the black market. Ah, yeah, that's a big gold sucker. Alright, how come we don't have stables yet? Come on. Put your backs into it. They're probably all on their ults, just like how I'm on my ult, and they just suck at it as much as me. Go team. I believe. You heard Among? I think it's a bot. When I'm bored, I farm ore and a fish. I mean, hell, these days you don't even need a bot for like fishing. Now it's just like a one button. Hey, just pop in a movie, pop in a show, one click, good to go. Speaking of garrison gold, I need to farm up a mill. Is mining and herbs the best? You're under a mill. Oh, you're under a million. Is mining and herbing the best? It's okay. I'd say it can be steady gold. It's not gonna be the best, but it's steady gold. So if if you enjoy that, then you can just enjoy the income. If you're racing, to meet a goal, then might not be like the best play. They got it. Cool. Oh no! Oh no! Shit! I can't. Oh, I suck. Fucking. Wait, no, I blame them. They leaked. Right? I totally blame them for that. Yeah, totally their fault. All right. Yeah, I was like, where's my ice block? Because I didn't see ice block. I'm like, oh, there goes that idea. So next time, I'll have ice block. Well, next time. You did Farm the Gold for the Brutosaur? The old one? No, back in the day, back in my real heyday of selling stuff, I was big on selling glyphs. I was big on selling glyphs, and then the region auction house became a thing, and then just immediately collapsed. All the work that I went into in creating that business, putting it together, just pooped. Multiple servers, it was good shit, and then it wasn't. So. Next dude. Where am I? Where is this guy at? Isn't that like a BC dungeon? Holy cow. Yeah, these days my ability to my gold making skills, like they're not there anymore. I don't really have a groove outside of me just kind of like sitting in trade chat and watching for orders to come in. You know, and that's good gold, mind you, but just not as cool as it was when I used to just post a bunch of stuff on the auction house. Those days are over. What's the next class going to be? It's, you know, I'm just like a lot of people, I'm pretty hard up on Tinkers. I want that to be a thing. I want to see like this very, you know, Titan tech-based kind of class. I don't think we have a theme that's quite like that. Yeah, and I'm saying Titan specifically to get people to get off the whole, yeah, but the engineers are tinkers, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm thinking more like a Titan-based tinker. It could be cool. No, repairs are only 200. Wait, it's 2,000 though, right? It's not really 200, is it? Let me double check. Yeah, it's 2,000. Get off it. I don't get to play 2 hours a week, so I just don't have time to, quote, end the game. Well, I guess it's the question of, like, you know, do you use, like, those 2 hours to, like, do you always start from, do you always start, like, with, do you have a regular routine? Or do you kind of space it out? It's like, okay, I'll do this and this and this during 1 week, but, you know, this other week I'm gonna, you know, that's me prepping for raid, and then I'll raid or do, you know, something like that next week. But that's me, like, trying to tell you, hey, just play like this. Do what I say. Tinkers and Silverman expansion don't go together. Oh, I'm not thinking that there's going to be a new new class in Midnight. Like, it bucks a trend, but there's a lot of trend bucking happening lately. So I think that if a class comes, it's going to be for Last Titan. As for if they do happen to make a Tinker for Midnight, it's going to, yeah, that does sound like out of character. But I can see it happening. Like they just need to write a story about it. Really, it can still be Titan based. They just need to, you know, finagle with that and make it work. Helps have 1980s. Damn. You have a routine. My youngest son goes to school full time next year, so I'll definitely have more time. I just need to find a daytime guild. Cool. 1 second. Well, that's right. My door is closed. I can actually open my door because the house is empty. I can see new specs for some classes with hero talents and then a new class at midnight. I do wonder what they're going to do about, you know, class progression in midnight. Like, part of me looks at the hero talents like this sort of, not an expansion system, but a saga based system. So we might see one, so it's like, here's like the minimized thing. We might see 1, 2, 3 hero trees, which sounds complicated, but it's not. It's really just like more talent stuff, you know, more talent choices. So I don't think, personally, I don't think that will be like too overwhelming. But of course, it's like we have a big button, or we, you know, some of us have like a big button, the big ability. What about the other, you know, what about the other 2 possible hero specs? Are they going to have more big buttons, or are they going to, you know, fold things into existing rotations to make it not, you know, to make it evolutionary but not revolutionary? They'll save that for after the saga, because I could see them kind of doing that. I mean, never mind the failures parts. I mean, I get it, but I'm just wondering what they're going to, you know, what they're going to do next. Demon Hunters is going to have more hero specs than actual specs. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. I'll try to remember that one for later. I mean, I kind of wish that Lightsmith was a bit more hands-on. Like, I treat it like a super passive. I don't know. Well, okay. With the exception of the super consecration, there's not much that I'm doing with it. I think it actually, I think actually, Lightsmith feels better as holy, but I don't know what you're supposed to do as a holy paladin. Wait, did I queue up? I didn't queue up yet. Yeah, doofus. Then I'll just start this myself. I ain't messing up this time. So something different. Battlegrounds 1. Cool. I can unlock a secondary hero talent, aka Templar is what your main and Lightsmith second. Oh, so you think like this will just get deeper? Like a couple more things? Or like we have this and then we have another set that's down there, maybe? Or they're just like, fuck it, let's have you pick up one of the other ones. So like if you're like between these talent trees, Stormbringer, Totemic, and whatever the third one is, like you can pick up the third one. I don't know. Whatever. No, that sounds dumb too. But because then we're like super stacking stuff together, which might not even be related. But yeah, maybe they'll just double down and just extend on those trees. Just say they could always expand the trees out vertically. I mean, that's essentially what they did. So if you know, visually, if you look at this if you look at this talent tree, all you're really seeing is this separated, right? Between these two specs. Like imagine there's like 2 nodes there, and then you have the trees. That's it. That's all. That's really all it is. So it's like this visually different vertical progression. That's fine. But yeah, maybe they'll just go deeper again. And then, as a lightsmith, then I can like craft like a whole suit. That'd be sick. Yeah. So they better do it, or else. Or else they're bad. You know, and then for like the Templar, you know, they'll just have hammers constantly hovering around them, and then they'll just keep shooting out at dudes. just randomly pull an aggro, fuck it. Or Templar will have like a hammer pet. They'll have a pet, there'll be a hybrid pet class kind of thing. That actually would make me pick up hammer spec. If I could have a pet. It's like, dude, I'm a tank and a pet class? Fuck yeah. Fuck you. Go away. Death Knights, it's mine now. Alright, quest picked up. We're good to go. I am a shaman. I am a shaman who doesn't know what to do. But I'll put on duty. Weapon imbues, and I'm good to go. This shaman is spec'd for taking on that one boss in AQ. This is his purpose. All classes should have the pet. No, people don't like that. People hate the idea, which makes me sad. I'm like, dude, I remember Legion. You guys liked the expansion, but I guess you didn't like the whole part with the bodyguards. I thought bodyguards were pretty awesome. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go with the crowd. Never mind. I'm not gonna go with people. Or I'm not gonna stay behind. You think it's gonna be a talent tree of your weapon choice next? A talent tree for our weapons. For our weapon choice. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like, so by that you're kind of talking like if I choose a different weapon, then I'm kind of boned, or like there's like a specific tree for like swords versus maces or something like that. Proc and spec further, shield, sword, and mace. Okay, so not a specific weapon. No, you are saying specific weapon type. Yeah, that could be cool. Sky is the limit, man. Oh no. That's not a thing. That's not a real button. Get Woo, pro gamer. Please don't leave. Actually, I'll leave. So that way I can pressure him to stay. So token is back at 250k. Sub expires January. Depending if I dump gold to get another year now, or just stop with the whole grinding gold to pay for my sub. I mean, and the 250, that's a lower point now, right? Because I think it's been higher than that for a while. Like, I forgot what I'm paid through till, but I haven't been worrying about it. Where's the dude? Oh no. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. Shit. Yeah. Oh, did I get him? Can't tell. Oh. There, that's my contribution. La la, la 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 la. It was 350 most less. Damn, that's a lot. Yeah. Damn. Okay, shooting down the big ass lightning bolts. That sounds cool. Something like Warrior expecting mace to increase stuns for storm bolt, shield for reduced spell effect. I guess the problem, kind of the problem with that though, Oinky, would be like they, just like with talents. If it's too simple like that, and so I'm sure that they would want to do more than just that. Like if they make it a bit too simple, then then the choice will be a little bit too easy, and people will just be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna set this thing up, and then I'm done. Kind of like now. But I just want to see like more wiggle room for design, or like make the buttons feel cooler, because people are suckers for new buttons. Without fail, they love new buttons, or they love when their buttons do like new and cool things. So, I mean, as always, it's going to be more of the same. We're going to behave a certain way with any of these. In all three of my main classes, I swap hero specs regularly. Weirdo. I'm just kidding. For me, my hero spec, it's like damn. It's virtually a like an in-character thing. It's a roleplay thing almost. Like if I pick Templar, I'm dirty. And so knowing that I use Templar for things like the underpin and all that, like gross. But it's a choice I can freely, swap between. So that part is cool. At least it's not like, oh, gotta wait 2 weeks to switch your spec. Oh no, you gotta pay like 50 gold. That sucks. All right, 2 more. I'm curious about something. How come you're never seen more than 10 gig gold in the Warbank compared to 100k? I'm not quite sure what you mean, Dreyfus. Are you moving tips to Twitch only, or does YouTube also count? No, you can use YouTube. YouTube stuff still works. Super chats, like that, works as well. I think. Okay, I am on an evoker. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I said anything. Thanks to Pern Van Dam for 7. Much appreciated. Somebody asked, because I'm planning on some shorts and stuff around gold making add-ons and so on and so forth. So I guess I'm not quite getting what you're saying there, Dreyfus. Like, how many here have never seen more than 10k gold in their war bank? Yeah. Oh, super chat. Thank you, dude. Yeah. No, everything helps. Trust. This whole thing was not free. A lot of work, a lot of dollars went into it. So, hey, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Where? Oh, I totally. No, that's right. This is Valdraken, where it's like back here. I'm like thinking it's in. I'm in Dorn, and the portal's like all the way back there. Sheesh. 200,000 in your war bank. Nice. Who wants to get a WoW token for their game time but struggles to get them? Ah, got it. So gold making in 2025. It's a good space to be in, the gold making side of things. Because there's a whole spectrum of folks that are like, I want to make gold like this, or I just want to make gold fast, or I don't want to stress over it, or I just want something reliable. And so they're all, it depends on what sort of audience do you want to reach for. You can go for the clickbaity types who are like, dude, 200,000 gold per hour with this easy farm. And then it's totally not easy. Some of them are like huge pains in the ass, or like, check out this awesome farm that's already been nerfed. Back when I focused a little bit more on gold making, I mostly was on like really casual stuff, something easy that you can just kind of turn into a lifestyle, instead of just like, hey, here's a get rich quick kind of thing. It's like, hey, consider adding this to your routine, to your game. And this will create for you a space where you can like have some constant gold coming and you're not going to notice. Honestly, I think one of the most reliable ways of making gold is just going out there and doing some world quests each day. Just identify the ones that give like the biggest handful, switch to a bunch of alts and attack it. Sometimes it's that easy, and yet it's important to try to like convince. Part of it is trying to convince people that, hey, this is actually, this works out pretty good. This is less than an hour of your time. You get this much gold. You do this every day, it amasses up to this much. Which can be good. But in a lot of videos, in like, with WoW gaming, you might notice how that can backfire, or how it turns into negative feedback. Like, for example, like, hey, if you want to get this reward, you got to do this thing for 20, 30 days. And then people will be like, oh, time gating. Oh my God. So that mentality doesn't apply the same way with gold making. But depending on how you make your video, then it can come off like that, and it turns people off very, very fast. Comp stomp, buddy. And Dippus, I hope. I know a guy who bought the lifetime pass for WoW for 500 gold back in the... Wait, I don't remember a lifetime pass for WoW. That was a thing? That's the first time I've ever heard of that. I make more gold by selling things on the auction house. Yeah, like folks who enjoy that, cool. It works. Just doing easy flips. Or understanding like when market forces change. Sometimes it's sometimes you get lucky and you have an opportunity to ride some whale who's like resetting the market. It's like, and so those things that were selling for like X price, all of a sudden they're selling for like 3 or 4 times as much, but that window will close fast. So it's like, oh, go ahead and throw your stuff up in the meantime and see if you can win out from that. I went the crafting route because I enjoy that. So I make things that other people can't make, and with my lifestyle, I have the opportunity, sort of, to be present and be around to get gold from folks who need someone to do work for them. But that's me. You know, that's not everybody. So it's like, what kind of gold making do you want to encourage for people? So I wasn't going, but it was, yeah. I never heard of pay $500 and you get WoW for free lifetime. Yeah, that's, I'd never heard of that. I'm more trying to figure out how to not copy Arc Velder. I've seen many creators say I'm lazy when they're out doing so many things. So what do they do? Oh, so you're just trying to do something different, right? I guess there's only so many ways to do it. You know, there's only so many approaches that you can make. But I would say, like, if you're trying to do content creation, do the thing that you like and be a champion of it. Dude, this is a great way to do it. It's not for everyone, but if you're here, you want to do it this way, I'm going to show you how to do it the best, because I love doing it, blah, 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 blah. You know, you come up with that energy and it shows. You know, people like when I talk about player housing, because they know I'm really excited about it. And I hope to take that excitement into like future stuff, and other people aren't going to give a shit, and that's fine. If I were to start talking about Mythic Plus, you'll know that I won't know what I'm talking about. But you know, it'll reflect, because I'm not passionate about keys and stuff, so I'm just lying to you. Think like 4 or 5 different ways so they can choose something that fits them. That'd be cool. I know for me, I'd be like, you know, here are the ways to do it. You know, here are the ways to farm for stuff. But here's my favorite. So follow me here if you want more tips on how to do it this way, because I'm fucking good at it. Because look at how much gold I have, baby. You got to show that off too, right? It's like an episode of Cribs. You know, you got to show a little bit of cred by showing off like how much gold you got or whatnot. So, oh shit. Farm. Okay, how do I play? That one. Zappy again. Oh, I forgot about Fire Breath. And then that again. Ooh. Yeah, deep breath. Ah! Yay, team friendship. We got him. All right, well, it looks like they're doing a fast one, so let's hope it stays contained. I think WoW storytelling lately has been so random as far as which main character you follow as the patches go on. It's been very narrow with this one, and there are parts where I'm like, why am I not? Hey, Delver's Bounty. Wow, I got one somehow. Sweet. I guess we would like to follow like one character if we could, and it's kind of weird that you know, Alaria's been the one who's been sort of following us so far. But I guess like she's kind of sort of the star. You know, her and Xalatath, they're doing things. But it's like, what about Anduin? What about Thrall? What about the Maghar? What about the Mechanomes? What they up to? We haven't heard anything from Anduin or that one-arm chick. What's the one-arm chick? Oh, the Suddenly we're going on a side quest with goblins. Is it a side quest though? I think they managed to thread that decently. You know, goblins are good at rebuilding stuff. They've been contracted to help rebuild stuff. Gallowix is heading off on that. And then meantime, Gallowix is treating everyone like shit. We overthrow him, help overthrow him. He gets pushed back, pushed into a corner, ends up giving the dark heart away to the wrong people, gets frustrated, wants to kill everyone, still being pushed back, and then we kill his ass. And then we find out Zalatas is like, wait, bitch, you did what? You gave it to who? And Gallowix is like, what, dude? I gave it to your cronies. And she's like, he's not my crony. He's like, well, I'm not looking for like a name badge or whatever. They don't see faction names on, above their heads or whatever. Yeah. But no, I have no supportive argument or whatever to make, I don't I think it worked out fine, but I'm not going to debate it either. Oh, I also get a thing? Wait, really? So I get another Radiant Emblem from doing this one? That's... Really? But... I could have swore I just got one, too. Like, do I have the thing when I logged in? No. Because I thought I opened up a baggie and there was one inside. So, the fact that I'm getting another one? Radiant. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of Gallowix, do you think he's dead or snuck away? I think he's still stuck under his mount. I think he's done. Goblins are the ones who made the Dark Heart in the first... That's right, yeah, they made it in the first place. Boop. Alright, I think we can do one more. And that'll do it. Seeing the cinematic, that's true. That's true. It was just taken from him, and then Gallowix was like, okay, fine, whatever. Opening story in 11.0 was about Ilaria and Anduin and Faerun, and I think they've just been a sideline. That's kind of how, unfortunately, that's how WoW's always been. Always, without fail. Legion started off with Emerald Nightmare. To me, that's a side story. I'm like, okay. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm on Paladin. Let's go. Timely Tourists Band. Oh, that's... I'm like, well, where's that from? Broken Tusk? Oh, hell no. Okay, let me... I guess I'll just pick up the quest since that's the most important thing. Raid Finder. Comp Stomp. See if I can make it back in time. If you open that back wall in Comstock, then you technically earned it during the match. Might be. Oh, okay. That's odd, Shungus. But okay, that sounds kind of plausible. Do you think the piece of Arthas is still within Anduin, or did he truly de-wispify in the Shadowlands? I hope that he's just gone. Like, I don't think the Arthas scene was necessary at all. So I hope that that doesn't linger any farther. I'm hoping that whatever Anduin is dealing with is just good old trauma, good old classic trauma. My Swifty asking for my Swifty girlfriend who noticed your Reputation t-shirt and linked it to her, same font. I guess the answer is yes. I'm a fan. I'll never go to her concerts or anything like that, but I'm a fan. I listen to her shit all the time. Okay, so we got fact checking happening here. Who made the Dark Heart? Who made the Dark Heart? Because I wondered to myself, like, given the timeline, do the Drakthir predate like all those races? Anyway. Because I'm not sure. I am not sure. Whoa. Jeff made it. Okay, Jeff made it. All right. I'll make sure to put in the correction in Wildpedia or whatever. So I guess what gives the goblins like the cred and expertise? Jeff made it, Neltharion made it, so Jeff Tharian, okay. Or is it Jeff Neltharion or Neltharion Jeff? That would sound stupid. Yeah, Jeff Neltharion definitely sounds more legit. Credible, even. Tomorrow should be interesting. Just spoiler alert there. I think it's the Kajamite. Ah, okay, maybe. Well, I guess why did you know, how was it that Xalatath was like, hey, goblins probably know what to do? You know, what gave her that idea? Okay, I got rando boxes. Nell Jeffrian. Somehow you're thinking they just have a good resume? They as a race? Darkheart is basically another demon soul. I'll need to double check my knowledge on that. It's kind of important, right? If they stop drinking it, they revert to a less smart goblin. Oh, really? They need it all the time? Oh, that I didn't know. That sucks. So they're like drug addicts too. Or, I'm sorry, they're dependent on substances. I'll go help this guy out. No, don't leave the mine. Nuh-uh, you stuck. Oh, I'm the only one going for the mine. Shit. Okay. Sure. Oh shit, I'm ret. Oh no. Uh-oh. Here we go. I don't have any life, dude. I have like no gear. I'm so fucked. Did I start farming copper ore already? Nope, 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 nope. That's not the plan. I'm probably not going to do the material farming kind of thing. I'm gonna hoard stuff. I'm gonna hold on to things as I get them. But I'm going to go the achievement route instead. You know, when it comes to like trying to maybe unlock some housing stuff early. So I'm gonna go for like achievements that just cover a lot of ground that I never really gotten around to. So it's probably going to be BFA questing. Not exactly. I'm not gonna go for the meta. I mean, maybe I'll eventually go for it because I have the other metas, and that's like, you know, just the next one. But there are big holes that I have. So maybe that's the way I should be wording it. I'm gonna go for like the big things that are missing. Or biggest. Didn't I say I queued up as yeah, and I think now I'm stuck as red, aren't I? Oh no. I queued up as deeps. Never mind. Cool. Back in the wild, finding Blackhand was sort of side quest too. It was the stuff that on his machinery, but it was an aspect of revenge because we interacted with him through the storyline. I'd say one of the to me, Mechagon was a big side quest. It happened to coincide with Najatar as well, so it worked out. But I look at Mechagon as like kind of a side dealy. Shit, I see Ulduar as kind of a side thing. But they tend to do that. You know, they'll have something, you know, they'll have something that's kind of related, but it's not exactly like the main story. So like even like Lich King. No, not Lich King. Mop. Oh hell. Oh, we won though! Yay! Okay, cool. Didn't notice. I guess what sucks about MMOs in general is that there's only so much that they can cram. I would love to see like lots and lots of follow-ups to see like how other parts of the world are reacting to major events. You know, like after, you know, like for example, Legion. So much stuff happened all over the planet, and yet our focus was just on the Broken Isles. The Legion invasion could have been a cataclysm kind of event where all the zones are affected and all the stuff's going on, and now all the quests are changed, and you know, even the leveling reflects, you know, what's happening during the events of the Legion invasion. You know, I'd love to see all of that be fleshed out. It'd be fun. But you know, something like that is that's pretty crazy in scope. But I'd love to see it. If only Blizz would stop wasting resources on player house. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I think I can just start. Yeah, let me start mailing stuff over. But I could have swore. Okay, let me look at this again. Is TSM working correctly? So, marks of honor. Where are these at? So can I move? Is that how it works? Can I move stuff there? And then can I just mail the stuff now? Let's see. Nope. Damn it. Lame. Okay, so that means I need to just use the war bank thing on every character, which is still kind of annoying. Because I don't have, let's see. Something, war bands. Is it that or use? Nope, that didn't work either. Oh well. It's more interesting in the goblin thing. You can tell how much I dislike goblins. Well, nobody's perfect. All right, now for the slow and agonizing process of moving things. We gave power to the Weaver, so if the Weaver and the generals are fucking us, we should get answers. More, okay. I feel like mailing's faster, to be honest. Well, I got 2 monks wandering there? Huh. Yeah, where are these things coming from? So somehow he's got 8. Well, I'll slowly be working it. Yeah, some of my chat things looking. I'm seeing some chats from hours ago popping up like now. So I see Fell Plague talking. I'm like, wait, that was like 2-3 hours ago now. Weirdo. I wonder if I can just drag the stuff. I'm like determined to like try this one more time. Like, so can I like take this and drag it in there? No, that totally didn't work. So it's in the group, but it somehow doesn't show up here in the group. Oh, nope. It's getting all sorts of fucked up now. Never mind. See, and this is why I've been using TSM less and less. I just get sad. My farming marks of honor. Yep, that's what I pretty much did all day, and it's noon. Oh my god. Okay, so let me find you guys a stream to hang out with. It should be easier this time around because it's noon time. So let's see. Is Kraken Latte streaming? She is not. Panic. Okay. Time to panic. It'd be cool if you max out a row. You could. Oh no, that's Fel's talk again. Jesus. All right, let's look together. So, stream orphanage. I mean, if I can't find a familiar name, then I might not do stuff. Oh, Boonton is and she's been doing for 2 hours. Yeah, sure. She's nice. And she's doing keys. Oh, do I want to do someone doing keys? Is there anyone who's just like chilling? Not a lot of them. Yeah, so I might do Boonton. Not doer, but you know what I mean. Oh, the Boonton. There you go. All right. Oh, Bear's Adventures is on? Oh, okay. She's nice, too. Yeah. I don't know if I follow her yet. Bear's Adventures. There you go. Cool. She is playing WoW stuff, right? Looks like it. I don't know what she's doing, but cool. For being a Swiftie and me being a whale. Girlfriend sends her regards. She loves you just for being a Swiftie. Oh, yay. Too bad I can't play the music, otherwise I get in big ass trouble. Otherwise, sometimes I'll have it playing and you guys just don't know it. I just have it playing on another channel another audio channel y'all can't hear. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow for I don't know what. Probably more comp stomp. Unless I run out of stuff to do, then we might be doing like children's week stuff and see what sort of trauma that I can put them through. Otherwise, I'll see you guys for the next thing. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay breezy. Bye.